Call me. I'll show you. Oh, chat. All right, hold on. What do you guys think it is? I have an idea. All right. What's the hint? Oh my god.
Oh, no, what's the hint?
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, no, what's the hint?
I can't hear you.
What are you doing? Oh, no, what's the hint? I can't hear you.
I hear myself.
No one wants to hear you, Adin.
All right, now I hear you. Hey!
Hello, old friend.
What's the gift?
I'm going to give you one of these. You see it?
A chess piece?
That's my symbol, which is a chess knight with a cobra inside it.
Okay, I
And
love
on
it.
it says, "In the darkest hour, when the demons come, call on me, brother. We will fight them together. Me and all my friends wear it to remind ourselves that when things hit the fan, you only have your loyal brothers who you can rely on to help you get out of it. And because you've been so amazing during this journey and helped me so much when I was in jail and visited me, I think you deserve one. So I'm going to give you one for free. You won't have to buy it. I'll give it to you for free when you come to Romania. I'll also book your ticket for you and your hotel. I have lots of money and I have no problem paying for you. It's okay.
Is there a tracker in that necklace?
I don't want to know where you go, Adin, because I know you're just in Miami, masturbating in your bedroom. Why would I track you?
Good point.
Everyone knows what you're up to.
True.
It's fine. So I'm going to give you a necklace to symbolize our brotherhood because you've been such an amazing support for me during this struggle against the Matrix.
Wait, who's giving you a massage?
One of my companions.
Can I see her?
She doesn't want to be seen by you.
All right.
She'll become world famous if she's seen. And that comes with problems because if she has a TikTok account, they'll probably put me in jail for it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Crazy world we live in. But we spoke about this when I was in jail, in our letters, our correspondence. You were a huge source of strength for me. It was great to be able to read your letters and write back to you every day.
You like the letters?
They were amazing. I can't wait for you to visit. On my 8-month house arrest, you kept asking to come, didn't you? Didn't you? You planned a whole trip, didn't you, when I was on house arrest to come see me and make sure I'm okay? Didn't you, Adin?
Yeah.
That's right. But for some reason, you got sidetracked with mattresses, so you couldn't make it. But I know you can make it now. I have no resentment at all in my heart. I'm not mad at you at all. I promise.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Thank you. I'm glad you don't feel any resentment.
None. So you should come over. We'll have a great time.
What are we going to do?
I already told you.
Okay, is it going to be fun?
It's going to be really fun, Adin. I promise they'll be your most entertaining streams ever. You get more views than ever before. The clips will go super viral. And you'll probably heal one day.
Heal one day?
I mean, remember the time.
Wait. What are you going to do to me?
Nothing. I'm on bail.
Oh,
Can't do it. So I'll go back to jail, wouldn't I? And we all know I want to go to jail.
That's true. You definitely don't want to go to jail. Right back in that cell, huh?
Be 100% fine, probably. Most of the time.
What'd you say?
I'm starting to think you don't trust me.
You are just acting a little bit unusual.
I'm starting to think, despite our long friendship, and despite the bond that we forged during my battle, and the fact I was going to give you one of these sacred necklaces, you don't trust me.
I do trust you, Andrew. I don't know why you're saying that. I do trust.
Like you don't trust me. Why?
You're not acting like your usual self.
Why? What? I'm trying to be nice to you. Last time you had a hissy fit like a girl. Cried your eyes out because you don't know how money works. So now I'm being nice to you and you're crying again. What the f*** is wrong with you?
All right, you don't have to be nice.
It's not my fault you don't know how anything in the world works.
There he is.
No, they just pay you a bunch of money to do what? Sit here and
Nothing. I get it. I be degenerate. I get it. I've heard of that 1,000.
Your audience, you don't even help the world at all. You're a pawn in the matrix. You're working for them. You're permanently distracting people with dumb shit. Why don't you educate people that things that matter? Then I invite you over here nicely, and you have some attitude like a girl.
I'll come!
You cry if I'm nice. You cry if I'm mean. You're gonna dehydrate. No wonder you're drinking water. All you do is cry. Like a little. I have girlfriends who cry less than you. They can probably lift more than you in the gym as well. Probably taller than you, Adin. Why don't you grow? You have nothing else to spend your energy on. All you do is sit on that chair. If you don't come to Romania to face retribution for the betrayal you have bestowed upon your old friend, Andrew
What the
Tate,
fuck?
we are not going to talk ever again. You are no use to me. I do not need you in any way. You benefit my life zero.
You called
So
me!
over here, face justice.
What do you want me to do? What the fuck? Oh, heck. Bro, when I spar him, bro, I'm going to tell you guys right now. I'm going to have something in my mitt. I'm going to have something in my glove. I'm going to have something in there. That just clap back into it, bro. Listen, I'm going to prove to you. All right? Yeah, he's back. Okay, I get it. You got to pull up. I mean, I'm going to make sure I'm safe. I'm going to have some Secret Service out there. GG? No, I'm trolling. I would never go with any weapons. But him and I sparring, it would be fun. Yeah, no. It would be. It is safer than Miami. So Romania is safe. Be actually honest, bro. Because, bro, you guys are never going to see me ever stream ever again. Ever. If I die. W. Oh, nah. There's no way he actually looked like that without Photoshop. Oh, God, yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling. Hey, bro, when you beat that, you come here. You come here. I know the PD out here. I'm straight. Hey, bro. No, hell no. Send me that picture again, bro. I'll take Cheeser with me if he's down. Is that Caitlyn DMing me? Who the f is this? Why is Caitlyn DMing me? I'll obviously go, Chad, if I could backtrack and I'm straight. The face of friendship. I will pay for what I've done. I will, chat. Retribution. But so will you. What have I done, Adin? All right, chat. What has he done? I'm just gonna go off what the chat's saying. Nah, I'm not gonna be weird. Nothing. My friend. How is this content? Are you guys entertained by this? Hey, Top G.
If you were blind,
Hey, Top G.
hi friend. If you were blind,
Hey, Top G.
There's no way I sound like that.
unfortunately you do, Adin.
Okay, if I was blind, what?
If you were blind, so you couldn't see, how would you tell people that you're hungry?
I'm hungry. What do you mean?
You passed. Well done. Not bad.
I would just say I'm hungry.
And you know my clown joke, don't you?
Yes. Do you know about the clown that hides from the gay people? I know, Andrew.
Do you think I'm funny, Adin?
You think you're hilarious. I really do.
I am funny. All right. Tell me a joke. Let's see if you're funny.
All right, let me think of one, all right? What kind of joke do you want to hear?
A racist one.
All right. Why are black people so good at basketball?
Why?
They run, jump, shoot, and steal. But I'll make up for it and I'll say a Mexican joke and a Jewish joke, all right?
Let's do it.
Let's see. Let's go with Mexican. Let me think of one off the top of my head. Oh wait, oh my God. I know a good one. I used to know a good one by the heart. They want me to do it. I'll do a Jewish joke. I know a Jewish joke. I got you. Why did Hitler kill himself? Because he saw the gas spill. Wait, there's no way you laugh at that one. What?
I didn't laugh at it. I laughed that you ignored me telling you that you're the Jewish joke. Why haven't you spoke out in defense of Palestine?
I actually do. Like, this is how I know you're not really tuned in.
Tell me something in defense of Palestine. Let's hear it.
I literally do, bro. I literally talk about how I don't want the world going into war and I want freedom of peace and I want world peace. And I speak about that. I'm not informed, but I have people that are Palestinian that I've said free Palestine to, bro. That you know, straight up, bro, out of respect, bro, for real. What do you like?
Let me tell you an unfortunate reality of the world. It might shift your worldview because it's unfortunate. It's true. Everything on this planet is based on violence. Nothing is real besides violence. Everything besides guns and bullets are just useless pieces of paper. And the reason the pieces of paper are adhered to or respected is because behind them there is the threat of violence.
Well,
so violence is a universal constant of the human condition. I'll prove it to you. When you get a parking ticket, you pay it, right?
Correct.
Why?
Because that's what you have to do.
What happens if you don't pay it?
You get in trouble. You lose your license. You get your license suspended. All that stuff.
What happens if you keep driving?
Eventually, they'll find out and you'll get your license suspended. You go to jail.
And how are they going to make you go to jail if you say no?
They're going to forcefully...
Violence.
Oh.
Why do you pay your parking ticket?
What'd you say?
So why do you pay the parking ticket?
So there's no violence that happens to me.
Correct. There's not a single law, there's not a single regulation, there's not a single construct on this planet which is not backed by a threat of violence. It is the only real thing on the planet. Every single religion, every single country, every single worldview or idea that does not have the capability for violence will not survive. So if you and I were to sit down and argue that 2 + 2 = 5, and you were to say it equals 4, but I beat the living out of you, who's right?
You.
Correct, because you're dead.
Correct.
There's an unfortunate reality of this world that might makes right, and that anyone who cannot fight or defend themselves can't really have an opinion or a point of view, Adin. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Yes.
If I could grab you by your neck and crush your throat, nothing you say matters.
No, you're
nothing
right.
You think, nothing.
Doesn't matter.
Zero.
I'd be dead.
That's right.
Okay.
So when are you in Romania?
I'm going to come to Romania soon, man. Can I get a massage like you're getting right now? What?
Girls don't touch men like you.
That's not true.
I think it is. I mean, maybe in Miami you can get laid. You know what I've realized about Miami? You know the people who love Miami? People who love Miami are people who love the girls who will anybody.
That's not
They'll
even true.
fuck anyone.
But I like a challenge. I'm the guy who
Drug
likes.
dealers, degenerate nobodies. They'll fuck anybody. Their legs are so wide open. In Miami, you have sex on accident. It's a
I
joke.
agree. People are whores around here. I agree.
If you went to any respectable country where women had an ounce of, I don't know, standard, you'd struggle.
Well, I've had sex in other countries.
Where? Thailand.
Why is she laughing?
Everyone laughs at you, Adin. Where? Where?
Well, I've been to numerous countries.
Name one.
Jamaica.
Jamaica. There's no way you've been to Jamaica
Yeah, Kingston.
and you got out alive.
Yeah, what?
Why? Why did they let you go?
What the? What do you mean?
Jamaica's full of real G's. You're not a real G.
Japan?
No, Japan's safe. Super, super duper safe. However, I'll tell you something very interesting. Since my incarceration, I've been thinking, which legal system is actually fair? Because this one clearly isn't. So I've been looking into them all, and then you realize that none of them are. The Japanese legal system has a 99% conviction rate, which
Damn.
means if you go in front of a judge, you're done. You're going to jail. Innocent, guilty, they don't care. Everyone goes to jail, has a super high conviction rate, which keeps the place safe, but by extension, some innocent people go to jail. It's actually quite similar in Romania. Romania is such a safe country because if you around at all, you're going to jail. If you come here with your stupid little camera and run around being a degenerate and annoy anybody, your ass is going to jail. That's why it's safe. So in most countries, you have to make a choice between fearing the criminals or fearing the law. In the worst countries on earth, e.g. where you are, you have to fear both, which really sucks. Here, no one's going to really stab you or kill you. You can wear a nice watch. You have nothing to worry about. But if a police officer tells you to do something, you better do it or your ass is going to jail. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So when you come here, you have to be on your best behavior, Adin. I do not want anything weird, no chair sniffing, nothing strange. Sniffing a chair will get your ass in jail.
Got it.
And I'll be honest with you. If I was the judge and they showed me the video clip, I'd say yes, put him in jail.
Well, that happened years ago when I was in a different mindset, but now I'm clean, I'm sober. I would never do something for that standard. You know, there's people that have been chairs all along, you know, and I don't do that.
Are you sure?
Can she change her shoulder?
Why? What do you mean change my shoulder? Change shoulders?
Why is she only massaging your right side of your shoulder?
Because my right hand hurts. My right shoulder hurts. I've been training, Adin.
Okay. Well, I've been sober, I've been clean, and I'm in a better mindset, and I've been working out in the gym, and I was be doing no weird like sniffing chairs. That's some stupid weird.
You moved to Phoenix, Arizona.
Why Phoenix, Arizona? I was just there actually. I was training with Sean O'Malley.
I heard it's better than Miami. Is that true?
I love it out there. It's actually really nice.
Is it better than Miami?
In terms of what?
I don't know, less skanks?
Yes.
Okay. So if I move to America, I should live in Arizona, no? Where should I live? I can't live in New York. I can't live in LA. And the problem with Miami is it's full of not just the girls, even the guys. It's like people like you there, you know? They make
Fuck.
$100,000 on crypto and they put it on Instagram that they're a business genius and a baller and they're going to come up to me and be like, "Hey, Top G." And I don't want to talk to any of these losers. I don't want to talk to anybody.
I'll tell you what. I will go
best
50.
The best thing about Romania is that nobody lives here. Nobody who thinks they're famous. No one comes up to me. None of these. All you
Wait,
dorks
why are you guys
are
saying
somewhere else.
ironic?
You're all in Miami, running around in your rented Lamborghinis, thinking you've achieved life.
I'll tell you what.
And really, you're just losers. I'm sure girls just look at you and think, "Wow, there's a loser I can get some money from."
So to go back to where we should live together, because I'm down to move in with you.
Go back to your girlfriend who dumped you.
The
How
fuck?
much?
That was like years ago.
You were like paying her whole life, buying her handbags, all this shit. She still left you. She didn't even keep you as a sugar daddy.
It's true.
Why would she dump you? She probably didn't even have that sex with you. She could have said she's not in the mood and you would have still bought her shit.
Well, it was actually mutual, the breakup.
Yeah, sorry, it's mutual. My bad. So, Arizona's the place to be?
I'll move there with you. Let's move in together.
No, I don't want you near me or people like you near me. That's
Come
exactly
on. Let's get some. Come
what-
on, let's
away
get.
from all the streamers, all the famous people, all the weirdos. I don't want to talk to anybody.
You're more famous than pretty much every American, bro. Like, what are you saying?
Exactly. I am. And I don't want to talk to anybody at all.
Okay.
I want
So
left alone.
go to Wyoming.
I can get a ranch. I can wear a cowboy hat. That might be fun. When I do my American tour, you're going to come to my speaking events. Where
Yeah.
I talk about motivation and how to be a formidable force of power. You're going to learn from me, Adin.
Yes, sir.
Good. That'd be good. We'll do our speaking event. It'll be huge.
I can come and speak on stage too?
No, you have nothing to say.
Fine, but can I at least stand on the stage?
Give me a motivational speech now. Go on, 1 minute of motivation. Make me feel hyped up. Teach me something about the world. Let's go. 1 minute.
In life, they teach you to be a laboratory worker. They teach you to follow the sheep. They teach you to be a worker. It's your time. It's your time right now to wake up from the matrix. And it's your time to follow your passion and do what you believe and do what you love.
That was the version of what I say, because I don't even say that. You just took the Matrix thing.
You said I had a timer, dude. God it, bro.
That was I'll tell you what. Because following your passion will not get you rich. The Chinese concrete billionaire doesn't have passion for concrete. He just does what is necessary, no matter how boring it is, how tedious it is, to do anything it takes to succeed.
Someone just said that. Someone just said that.
Jerking off in the bedroom, watching anime all day, and your passion.
I don't watch anime.
They paid you because you're lucky, but for the majority of people, dumbass does not pay. So following your passion is.
So you think any streamer that plays video games and shit is completely lucky?
Oh, you're all lucky. Of course you're lucky. Who gets to play video games?
Yeah,
No,
true.
I thought I watched crap anyway. Name 10 famous streamers, and I'll be totally honest if I even know who the f they are. Let's go.
Okay.
Because I don't watch this shit. I don't have a clue.
All right. Jinxie.
No idea who that is.
XQC. You met. Oh, that.
I remember him. Yes, I do know who he is. I have never seen his face or watched one of his videos since my discussion with him.
Kai Sinat.
I know who he is. I've seen him on Twitter. Yes,
I Show Speed.
they're always together, Kai and Speed. I know who they are. Clips are on Twitter, but are they doing this? I don't know. Are they doing the gay shit you do? They're
No,
humping
they don't
stuff?
do that. No, they don't do that. No.
They're not snapping chairs. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Well, Kai no, but Speed and I, but we stopped. Me and Speed both stopped.
Okay, next.
Cheezer.
No idea.
Sneeko.
I know who Sneeko is, of course.
Fresh and Fit.
You're naming people I know on purpose.
Okay. All right. Clicks.
No idea.
Fuzi.
No idea.
Dr. Disrespect.
Tristan mentioned he had a mullet the other day. Somehow he said something about a mullet. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's all I know. Play video game?
Lacey. Lacey.
Don't know.
I think that's a good amount. The point is, I get what you're saying.
Do the majority of people who sit around playing video games in their bedroom get paid for it?
Yeah, I mean, we are lucky, and that's the truth. It is luck.
So have you ever self-analyzed and tried to work out why you were lucky and others weren't? Have you ever tried to work out what it is?
I think that I've met people, and I've also networked very well at my adolescence of streaming career, and I got lucky. And I am Jewish, and I was told that I'm chosen.
You're one of the chosen people.
Yes, that's what I was told.
Why who?
Just like, my mom.
All right, I have to be careful how I answer this. So
Please be respectful of my mom. That's all I ask. Thank you.
I have nothing for Mom, I don't know your mom. I'm not going to insult her. I don't know her.
Thank you.
I'm sure she's a nice lady.
Thank you. She's my rock. She's my world.
Is she proud of you?
Yeah, she is. The best thing I've ever done, I will say, is I've retired my parents, and that feels really good, you know?
That is one of the best things you can do. I know exactly how that feels. That's
Yeah.
amazing. You're right. I'm proud of you for that, Aiden.
Thank you, bro.
Network. Who did you network with early on in your streaming career that made you famous? Because I want to be honest, and I state this with respect. I have no clue how you got famous. I have no idea how. I don't know why anyone watches you. I don't.
Right, I get the point. So,
you have to analyze these things. I understand why people watch me, right? I can make them mad. I can make them laugh. I'm entertaining. I'm educational. Whatever.
Facts. Me too.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
So why the fuck is anyone's going to say, "Oh, Aiden's on"? Who the fuck?
Thank you, because they be on my ass. Okay, hold on, Rick. I can ask you a question. So, what do you have to say to everyone that's watching my stream for me? Like, what do you have to say to them?
Watching for me. So tell me how you got famous.
Okay, so do you know who LeBron James is?
Yes.
His son and I were playing NBA 2K together, and that's one of the first people I met. That was my first moment where he had put LeBron James on the mic, and I spoke to him after I played NBA 2K. And then I did a hot tub stream with a famous girl. Her name is Corinna. Corinna was my first stream I've ever broke 100,000 live viewers. She basically Corinna Koff. She took me to that next level. We did a hot tub. Corinna Koff.
What does she do? Why is she famous?
She's just an Instagram model.
Okay.
So she and I did a hot tub stream, and I surpassed 100,000 live viewers for the first time ever, and that broke people's first time seeing me, I guess. A lot of people.
What did you do in the hot tub? You didn't do anything weird, did you?
We just kissed. I have to fart. 1 second. Okay, sorry. Beans. What'd you say?
Part of me genuinely dislikes you, Aiden.
No, you don't. You love me.
Only part of me, but part of me genuine distaste for you. Part of me really does.
Hold on, I'm gassy. I keep farting. Okay, what were you saying?
And then people just kept tuning in to listen to you talk complete ever since.
You wanted to laugh right there.
How long ago did you become famous? Like, when did this all happen?
I started making money like almost 5 years ago.
Oh, so you've been around a while.
Yeah, I have.
And you're wealthy now, right?
I'm doing pretty good for myself.
Do you think you'll ever quit streaming?
I just was asked that question earlier. Do I quit it more, will I be less consistent? For sure. Eventually,
Not streaming, I'm going to quit. I'm just curious.
No.
What if everyone stops watching you?
Then I'll stop. If they really say stop and retire, and I'll do it.
What would you do if you retired with your life?
I don't know yet. But what I do want to know is I want to help people as much as I possibly can. Because I feel like that's what you're left to do once you've kind of beat the game. If you set goals and you kind of complete your goals, you're supposed to go on side missions and help unfortunate. And, you know, that's what I do.
Do you do that now?
All the time.
Tell me one of your stories of helping someone recently. I'm interested in this.
That's been done online or off camera?
Either one, it doesn't matter.
I'll tell both. So today, there was kids outside. They were asking me for money. Hey, thanks so much for the host, man. And I just basically all right, what's your Cash App? And I just sent them all money, and I gave them all $100 bills. I just kept giving out money today. And then I don't know, what's something I did recently? I was with a kid that just beat brain cancer, and he wanted to use his wish on me. I said, don't use your wish on me. So I made a whole video with him. But that was just two recent things. And that's it.
Well,
that's just what I don't do things like just to do things. So it's like on camera. Like I do things off camera all the time. Like if I find out like someone that says, "Oh, Aiden, like I love you, bro." If I'm eating, I'll pay for like their bill. Like I'll just do little things like that I just, if I can, and if I see it, I will. You know, I want to help as much people as I possibly can without. I don't know. That's what I do. What's what I do.
That's a noble pursuit. That's good. I'm the same. If you film the charity, it's not really charity, is it? It's
I agreed, but you asked both. I just gave you both.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. That's good, Aiden. I think you're a good person overall. I don't think you have malicious intent.
Thank you.
You were misguided, but you sound like you're on the straight and narrow, which is great.
Way better, bro. I'm clean. I don't do drugs. I hang around better people.
Perfect. So here's what I want to do. I want to do a stream, you and I, where we go back in that video where I was asking you all the things you didn't know, and I teach you.
I'm down. Do it the right way, and I'm down.
I'll get a whiteboard, I'll get a little presentation, and I'll explain to you everything from start to finish so you can realize how the world you live in actually is.
I know.
I'm going to start from complete base level all the way up. I'm going to explain how the money works, and how that affects democracy and why that's a scam, and how empires rise and fall. All these very interesting things so you can learn and realize that the American dollar's over and that the American empire is coming to an end, and how that's going to affect you and everybody else who lives in the country and the world. And we're going to talk about it. It's going to be about 2 or 3 hours long. It's going to be extremely educational for you and your viewers.
Okay, I'm down to do it. When I come to Romania, we're going to do a few streams, and I'm down to do that as well. Let's do it, bro. I'm not going to be ignorant. I'm not going to be mad and none of that. I'm not going to be a pussy. I take accountability for that last time, and I apologize, sir. And I appreciate you willing to come on and teach me and my audience.
Oh.
What?
Did you cry?
When?
After our last stream, when I pointed out you don't know anything. Did you cry?
No.
You sure? You looked like you were going to cry.
You cornered me.
You looked like you were going to cry your life out. Are you sure you didn't cry?
You cornered me.
I asked you some questions, basic questions anyone with a brain knew, and you had a panic attack.
And you texted me privately that I actually answered pretty good.
So you didn't cry.
See what you do? You know, we had a private conversation and we spoke.
You did not cry.
No, I didn't cry. Do you think I'm a lesbian?
No, I think you're an extremely effeminate male with a low testosterone level.
It's actually not true. My test is pretty good. It's in like the 600 range.
I think they measure it differently in America. Over here, I had mine tested. I don't know what 600 is. Is that medium, high? What is that?
It used to be like 3s, and it's not 6. It's like 575-ish.
And what's the scale?
Wait, they're saying that... Is that actually bad? Like 575? The scale? I don't know. What's the highest you can get naturally?
Let me show you mine.
Yeah. Oh, food. Don't show it. Don't show the bag, please.
What?
Because I'm on zero
open it.
steroids of any kind, by the way.
Just open it up, please. You're on zero steroids?
Oh, I don't take steroids. I don't take TRT. I don't take any of that shit. Here, I sent you the video. The tweet.
Let me pull it up. I'm 37 years old. Zero steroids. Okay, so you're 34.9. Okay, so what is a 34.9 testosterone level in America?
It's up to 30, and I'm above the scale.
Trying to think, what would that be like?
I don't know. Someone's got to convert it, but I'm off the scale. I'm off the charts, like everything single.
They're saying you have like almost 1,000 tests naturally.
Of course, completely naturally. But that's because of my environment and my mindset. Because I'm built for war. I'm not sitting around jerking off in Miami.
Yeah, I don't know who's doing that. That's weird. Yeah, so you are natural.
For a week, we should do a testosterone test at the beginning and a testosterone test at the end.
Okay, so you can get my test up.
If you're fighting every day and you're living a competitive lifestyle, then your testosterone level will increase. I believe that a lot of it is mentality and the life you live. If your mind is constantly at war and you're living a warrior's life, your body will react. If you're sitting around streaming, just being dished food to eat in Miami, then you're going to stay I mean, we don't call you Pudgy Aiden anymore. We can call you Low T Aiden. But I think if you live the right lifestyle, perhaps it will increase. I'll do any test on Earth. I'm on no steroids, no TRT, nothing. All of mine's completely natural.
You got now call me Low T Aiden. When I actually have a decent test, it's decent. And I'm not taking anything, so I haven't offered it. I'm not even doing it.
Sweet, Low T Aiden.
My T is literally 575, bro. How is that bad?
That's middle for losers. The middle. If you're stuck in the middle of anything, you're a loser.
It's
If you made the average income in America, would you be rich or would you be a loser?
loser, technically.
Well, there you go. Would any girl want to? I mean, the girls who sleep with you now knows who they are. They're in Miami. They'll anything, but they only do it because you have a bit of money. So how would you get along with an average wage, looking like you look and talking like you talk?
I think I'm a pretty handsome guy. I'm confident in myself. And before I was famous and rich, I had a pretty beautiful girl.
And then she left you. Why?
I left her.
Why? Who are you lying to? You've never left a girl in your life.
No, I swear they know.
Why did you leave her?
Hold the f up. Did you make a tweet?
Why did you leave a beautiful woman? As if you'd ever leave a beautiful woman.
Oh God, I did some fuck shit. I literally left her so I can get bigger. And I moved to. It's f up. Oh hell no. Low T Adin? How do I have low T? How is a 575 low testosterone? For real.
You sniff chairs, Abe.
Not anymore. Don't say that, please, because if I come to Romania and they find out I've been doing that, they're gonna put me in jail like you. So please don't do that.
It might increase your testosterone level, Romanian jail. It might be good for you.
Well, then we can be bunk mates, huh? I get the top bunk.
I think if they're going to put me back, which I really still don't believe they will, but it's going to take 3 or 4 years anyway. So it'll be a while. So we can go see the Bears first.
I'm down.
Okay, so I'm going to go prepare for our next stream sometime next week. I know you're not going to come to Romania because you're full of shit. If there's one thing I would use to describe you, it's full of shit. All you do is lie. Every word out of your mouth is shit. Nothing you say is important. You don't stand on your word. You have no honor as a man. So we know you're not going to come here. So I'll prepare for the stream, and we'll have to do it remotely, where I get to educate you and all of the viewers at home about how money works, how democracy works. And it's going to be very interesting because it will tie back into what I said earlier, that the entire world is violence. Do you know what's currently backing the American dollar?
The war.
Wars in general. America has the biggest army, and if you don't use the dollar, they'll blow you up.
Correct.
So all the papers and sanctions and global reserve currency, Portugal, all this comes down to we have more guns than you.
Correct.
That's how the whole world works. So we're going to do a big presentation tying down everything to violence. And then once you understand that, you have to ask yourself why you do not become good at violence if it's the universal constant of humanity, and it's perhaps the most important factor, the most important thing that exists between the species. Why are you not capable in violence? Why would you go through life being a little weakling if you understand that violence is everything? Yes, and then you'll have to answer that as you eat your, what is that, couscous? Something gay. What is that?
Chicken and rice. How's that gay? Please tell me how that's gay.
Oh, chicken and rice is not gay, but you've made it look gay. It's fruity somehow. That's the gayest chicken and rice I've ever seen.
Come on, dude.
That's the gayest chicken and rice I have ever seen.
I just ordered it and did it on... Come on, dude.
Rainbow all over it.
Well, if I came out of the closet, would you with me?
You know what?
I'm not gay. I'm trolling.
It's up for discussion, but what's interesting is this. It's not so much about being gay or straight. It's about being a degenerate person or not. If you're gay and you live a normal life, then I have a lot less problem with you. But if you're gay and think that means it's okay to go wave your dick in children's faces and walk around naked, that's what confuses me. Because a straight person can't do that. Because it's degenerate behavior. Why, if your sexuality changes, must you act degenerately? Why can't you act like an adult and understand that your sexuality is not the most important defining factor of who you are, and it shouldn't be everything that anyone who interacts with you understands? Why can't you just be gay without flashing your balls to kids?
I was arguing that kids need to be protected, and I was arguing that had an argument like a week ago. Me and academics, I don't know if you know who that is, but it was me, academics, XQC, and we were talking about shit like that. And I just basically said, like, it's not cool. Like, that Target, for example, has a kid section with, like, on it, but get, like, the LGBTQ flags for in the kid section.
Yes.
What'd you say?
Why do you think they're trying to promote this to children?
The children of the future.
That's right. The children are susceptible.
They have sponge brains.
If you have a stupid idea, do you want to try and convince an adult or a child?
A child.
That's right. Then you can go deeper. Why do you think the gay agenda is promoted in general in the West? Because they're trying to depopulate, because you can't have children if you're too gay. right?
Correct, sir.
So why do you think they're trying to depopulate the Western nations? And when I say depopulate, I mean depopulate amongst the natives because they import third worlders to replace you. But they want to reduce the birth rates of the natives, and they want to import people who don't buy this bullshit.
It's overpopulation. It's population control.
Why are they no? But it's not even just about overpopulation. They're trying to replace the populations. Why are they trying to replace the populations of Western nations?
Control.
How does that give them more control?
Because if they replace it with what they want, and if they can push certain agendas, and they can kind of basically make the brain be programmed to think in some type of way, it's all about control.
Well, it is all about control. You're right about that point. And this is going to be part of our presentation because it all ties into money, right? If they can make a whole bunch of money by replacing the population, why wouldn't they? They don't care. If you can make money off a meme coin, you don't give a shit about selling it and dumping on everyone else because you've made your money. So if you're a globalist and you can live anywhere in the world and you have 15 passports and you have houses all over the planet, if you can destroy said populace inside of a certain geographical area for benefit, you have no reason not to do that. And there's a lot of benefit economically for the people who are in charge of the world to have a whole bunch of third worlders who will work for nothing, who don't care about healthcare and pensions and all these other garbage things that the native populace wants. So they're on a mission to destroy said geographical areas to forever profit. And they don't give a shit because they're not going to stay there. Only jackasses like you will stay there. Everyone else will leave. Everyone else with money anyway.
I'm going to leave. You think I'm going to be in Miami for the rest of my life, bro? I'm going to get about here in a couple of years max.
Live where?
With land. I'm going to go land so I can build what I want and I can do what I want. And land is the closest thing you get to being free.
You're going to buy land, right?
It's the goal.
Okay, and what if the government says we're taking that land off you? What are you going to do?
Try to have some land that nobody knows about.
Because if you don't have guns to protect it, and you'll never have more guns than the government, then you don't really own it, do you?
Correct.
You don't own anything in this world besides your soul, Adin. You don't own the house you're in. You don't own the car you drive. If they want to take it off you, they can. And they will.
I know it happened to you. And I'm sorry it did happen to you.
Doesn't matter. I knew it was going to happen. And it'll happen to everybody who speaks the truth in the end. And all the native populations are being replaced because of how money works, which is why I was trying to talk about it with you on the last stream, so you understood how all of these things are interconnected and how interesting it is. And the only weapon against it is sunlight. Sunlight disinfects. God's truth is light.
So what about cryptocurrency? Because cryptocurrency is owned, like you kind of have control with cryptocurrency.
Well, there's a strong argument of why Bitcoin can save the world, because if you fix the money, you fix the world, which is why you have to understand how the money works, because the money is the reason all the wars happen. A lot of the other cryptos are just meme coin. But
Correct.
Bitcoin perhaps will be the revolutionary technology that's required to prevent governments from printing themselves into forever wars. Because every single war is a banker's war, Adin. Every single war that you can name was done because of the elite's interests. And the poor people go die so the elites can make money. Every single war has always been the same. That's why they keep printing billions and billions of new dollars for war, but they don't have money to fix anything inside of their own nations. Because it's actually very interesting. You probably think a lot of politicians are dumb, or you don't understand why they make the decisions they make, because you believe they care about you and you believe they work for you. So when you look at a politician make a decision, you're like, wow, this person's an idiot. He's not an idiot.
He's being controlled.
He's smart enough to fool you into thinking he gives a shit about you. His job is not to appease you. His job is to work for the people who he's a part of, the elites. He has his own nation, his own state, and it's nothing to do with what you think his passport is. There's a reason why these people get elected and do whatever the they want. They don't give a shit about you, and you're a fool if you think they do, because they don't. And all of their decisions will make sense once you understand that they don't work for you and they don't represent you, and they never will. And if you find a politician who actually tries to represent the people, they drag him through court with lawfare and try and destroy him. And if you find somebody who tells these truths, like me, they drag him through court and they try and destroy him because they use the legal system as a weapon. Because once again, that's not fair and that's not real. That is, again, just violence and pieces of paper, like everything else on this planet, Adin.
Damn.
You have a lot to learn. I'm going to prepare a very compendious, very compelling, very exciting presentation. And we're going to talk about it on stream. It's going to be great.
Okay.
And then after the stream, you can do a whole breakdown with all those other nerds that you talk to that I don't want to talk to. You can do with you and XQC and whoever else can all sit around and debate it.
Right. Well, it's not bad being a nerd. It's okay.
Well,
if you want to say me and XQC are nerds, then we're nerds. I f with XQC. He's a good dude.
Hey, I have nothing against him. I mean, he was wrong on a bunch of shit, when we last spoke, but I've actually seen it. I've actually seen clips of him saying fairly intelligent things as of late. Maybe reality's starting to register.
He's a good dude.
Because all of these liberal ideals, all of these idealistic notions come from a very safe place. You can't believe unless you're living a very sheltered, safe life. And as the world gets more difficult and more dangerous, people are going to realize everything I've ever said is right. Gender roles become instantly correct in difficult scenarios, as do the realities of the world, like violence. As things collapse and get more difficult, women are going to be women and men are going to be men, and everyone's going to get into the real world very quickly, because anyone who doesn't is not going to survive. All of this idealistic is based on being paid millions and millions of dollars to play video games. If you live in the real world, you'll understand. So perhaps things are getting more difficult for the entire planet. I believe they are.
Can I ask you a question? So since you obviously like to say it's to me too, do you also feel the same way about NBA, NFL, basically any type of entertainment at all that's getting paid millions of dollars, basically to do you feel the same way?
No, because they have to go through at least physical exertion. They have to dedicate themselves. And
okay. All right, actors that act in movies.
Scripts.
What?
They have to memorize a script.
Okay, but
I mean, to a degree, there's an element of talent.
I'm just saying, you just loved it.
Nathan, to be fair, as a professional, I cannot say you have no talent at all, because you are where you are. So you must have some talent. It's just very hard to spot.
All right, I'll take that.
But you are where you are, so you must be good at something.
I'll take it, man. And you are where you are today because you must be good at something too. I appreciate it.
I'm good at a lot of things, but yeah, you're right. But you need to self-analyze. That's one of the most important things you can do is feedback and self-analyze and realize how you got where you did. And then you can learn from it and you can improve yourself. And you can grow from there. But I think that the next stage of your journey is me educating you on how the world works. And by extension, we educate millions of people. And perhaps we can save the world, Adin. Because you don't own that house, you don't own that car, you don't own anything but your soul. And at least on your deathbed, you can know you educated millions and millions of young men as to the realities of how brutally unfair this world is and how dangerous it's going to become for men to exist in any form of masculine state, because they're on a mission to try and remove all of masculinity from society, because we're the protectors of society and they want to inject slave programming. Perhaps you and I can work together to save the world. Wouldn't that be a noble cause?
Yes, sir.
Great. So I'm going to prepare my stream and I'm going to message you when it's ready. And we're going to do it. It's going to be long and we're going to promote it and everyone's going to watch and we're going to save the planet. No more gay chicken and rice. Eat normal chicken.
It's literally it's regular chicken and rice. And chat, I've been eating this for